Hi everyone, it's Ira here, and thanks for checking out my Blabbermouth Bucks review. Now, I'm inside the membership area of Blabbermouth Bucks right now. Now that's a mouthful to say. And I just wanted to give you guys a quick run through of this new product that's about to launch, my thoughts on it, whether I think it's a good buy or not. And I've also put together a really awesome bonus package that's really going to maximize how much you can get out of this program if you decide to pick it up. And if you do want to check that out, we'll go through that later, but the link is underneath the video in the description below, so more on that later. So for now, let's jump into the membership area and have a quick look. Actually, you know what, let's go through what the product's about first. I'll jump onto the sales page and we can go through that together. So it says, learn how I make $100 to $150 an hour without breaking a sweat. Are you ready to learn how to get easy money with your phone? Whatever your current situation and level of experience, this short course will show you how to make money fast by talking on the phone. Now, talking on the phone, that's what this course is all about. Basically, if you have a phone, if you've got a decent internet connection that you can access the internet, then you can make money with this method. Basically, what it's about is, well, this guy here, Johnny Rose, has put together a system where he's been earning money by basically jumping on the phone and having people talk to him and pay him about certain information. So it could be anything really. Just imagine how many people out there in the world that know less about a particular thing than you do. And it could be anything. It could be baking, it could be cooking, it could be plumbing, it could be painting. Whatever it is, there are people out there who don't have the knowledge that you do. And there are people out there who are willing to pay you money for that knowledge, basically. Now, so this guy, he's gone ahead and put a course that's based around a website that connects these buyers or these information seekers to experts, people like you, and they're willing to pay you for that money. And you can see here on the website that Johnny's earned, he's made 113 bucks, 127, $60, 128. So these are all from single calls that people have, called him up about information that they want to learn, and they've paid him a certain amount of money for it. And that's pretty good money for a phone call. When you say just talking about something that you already know something about, so. It's a pretty cool system. That's really it in a nutshell. So this is really interesting because this course isn't really like any others that we've seen out there. It's kind of left field in the sense that you don't need to have a website. There's nothing about traffic generation. You don't need to worry about solo ads. You don't need to worry about Facebook ads or Facebook marketing, although you can. You don't need to worry about building a list. I mean, all of that stuff is great and can help this strategy, but it's not at the core of the strategy. To make money with this strategy, all you need is a mobile phone, or a phone number, basically, a mouth, and be able to talk about something that you know a lot about. So there's a few bonuses here on this page that the vendor's giving away, but to make the deal even sweeter, I've got some even better bonuses that you should check out. But let's jump into the membership area just to get a quick overview of what it's like inside. So he's broken it down into a few sections here, and I'll just close it all up and we can go through them one by one. So when you jump in, you're hit with a welcome module, and that basically gives you the introduction of what the website's about and what the course is about. He gives you some examples, some earning examples of what you can earn with this strategy. He's got someone here who's earning $1,500 an hour. That's insane. That's a lot of money. Imagine how many phone calls you'd need to do a month and you'd be set. If you just do a couple, that's already $3,000 a month just for 2 phone calls. The first section is about identifying a profitable speaking niche. Now, this is about talking to people, so there is a bit of speaking involved, but there's no video. It's all on phone. And a lot of you might be wondering, what do I speak about? So this is the module where that gets covered. Basically, he goes through the availability of the certain niches that are out there, and obviously you don't want to go into one that's too competitive. If you go into one where there's 1,000 experts, it's going to be pretty hard for you to rise to the top and for people to find you and be willing to contact you for more information. So he gives you some advice on where you should start looking, If if the niche is too popular, if it's pretty old, if the information is, or if the topic is it's no longer recent or no longer popular, then maybe people won't be looking for information on that. So basically, he runs through all that stuff and make sure you're picking the right area to start off on. The next is about creating your profile. So what to put in your profile on this website, basically how to rank your profile within the website, so that you're up above other speakers or other experts, and to make sure that yours stands out from the crowd. It gives you some information on how to choose your pricing strategy. So let's say, for example, if you wanted to make $100 an hour. Well, what if you only needed to give a 15-minute call to hit your $100 mark? What's your per minute rate? If you think about it, it's 100 divided by 15, which comes out to about $6 or $7 an hour. So if you could make one 15-minute call an hour and you earn $100, then sweet. Your price per minute is somewhere about $6 to $7 a minute. If you think that would take you half an hour to deliver the value where you wanted to reach for the client, and you wanted to charge $100 for that, then your price per minute would be half of the number before, so about $3 to $4 a minute. But if you can put a number on how much you want to earn over a certain amount of time and how many calls per week or per month will get you to that target, then that's where you work backwards and you can figure out your price per minute strategy. Now, he also tells you how to promote your profile on this website, even though you don't really need to. And that's the cool thing. You don't need to worry about traffic on this website. The website's taking care of all of it for you. And I won't tell you what the website is because, that's the information in the course. If you want to find out more, you can pick it up and find out there. But basically, you don't need to worry about traffic because this website has gathered all these information seekers, all these buyers together, put them in one place and made it super easy for them to find you and for them to pay you money. So all you have to focus on is basically how to provide value to the callers, to your clients, and basically just gather information and set out some time to make some phone calls. It's really that simple. So in section 3, it's all about delivering a winning call right here. So how to prepare for the call, what to do during and after the call, and he's giving you some good information there on how to set up that process. Now, if you're not used to speaking to people, if you're not used to coaching or consulting, basically talking to people and giving them information and advice, then here's where one of my bonuses will really help you out here. So a quick background, I've been a consultant for about 8 or 9 years in the marketing space. I've consulted for companies and individuals, and it's all the same when it comes to delivering value. And so the key is to deliver great value in as little time as you can, because then that shoots your efficiency up so much more. You can deliver more calls in less time, and you get higher ratings, and it's just a snowball effect. So to help you along with this, I've put together a cheat sheet of some scripts and questions that'll help you, shortcut this basically. And then he wraps it up here with a conclusion. Well done, you made it, and next steps to move on from there. There are some upgrades in here which you can pick up, and some free bonuses that he's prepared for you as well. So as I mentioned before, I've got some really cool bonuses that I've put together for this package. All of these bonuses are tailor-made and custom to this product, Blabbermouth Bucks, and they will help you accelerate your profits using these strategies. So let's jump on through. I've got 5 bonuses for you guys. So the first one will be, as I mentioned before, access my phone call cheat sheet with scripts and questions to ask your clients. Now, if you've never coached a client before, or if you've never taken a phone call consulting session before, then you might not be sure on how to conduct that session properly. You might not be sure what to say or what questions to ask to make sure you're moving the client through a productive session with you. I've given you a cheat sheet of questions and scripts that you will be able to use to shortcut your intake process and make sure that your phone calls are effective and you're not wasting time, and that your client gives you a great review at the end of it. So that's really helpful, and that'll help you jumpstart your Blabbermouth Bucks sessions. The second bonus is to how do you become an expert on your passion. And so a lot of you might be thinking, okay, this is a cool strategy, but what do I talk about? I'm not an expert in anything. I don't know enough about something to be able to ask someone to pay me money about it. Well, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of people out there who don't know as much as you might do in a certain area. and it could be anything. Really, it could be anything. Think about what you're passionate at. You'll actually probably know a lot more than me or someone else who, you know. So think about what you're passionate about. You'll probably know a lot more about that topic than someone else out there, and that person would be willing to pay you some money for it. You know, it might not be $10 or $20 a minute, but you know, if they can pay you $2 a minute, that's $60 an hour, just basically on something that you already know. So this tutorial will help you understand how you can become an expert on your passion, and all within less than 24 hours, which is, you know, that's pretty cool. So be sure to pick that one up too. So the third bonus is similar to the second, where we talked about how to become an expert on your passion, but this is a full video course on how to turn your passion into profits. So you might already know what you're passionate about, and you might already know you know, the information that you want to talk about. Well, how do you structure that into a way that can actually make you money? So this video course helps you take yourself through that, and you know, structure information that you've got in your head, and structure it out and be able to package and sell it. The fourth bonus that I've got is how to triple your profits by cloning your efforts on hidden traffic sources. So the method that you learn on Blabbermouth Bucks, it's really cool because it uses one particular website. Now what if you could take those strategies and multiply that across more than one website, 2, 3, 4? Now you're doubling, tripling, quadrupling your efforts because you're doing the same thing but on multiple platforms now. So I'll give you some more traffic sources on where you can apply the same training and basically multiply your income. And then the last tutorial is how to make $100 a day from your mobile phone. Now you don't need a computer for this strategy. All you need is a mobile phone and internet connection, and you can make money. If you're already doing it by, you know, talking on your phone, then why not go a little bit more and make a bit more money on the side? So perfect to complement the strategy with where it all revolves around the phone. Now, if you do want to pick these up, like I did say before, please make sure you pick them up before midnight on Wednesday, May 27th, Eastern Standard Time. At that time, this bonuses will be coming down and they will no longer be available. Now, if you do purchase, please make sure you click on these green buttons on this page all throughout. They'll take you through to the Blabbermouth Bucks sales page here, and then you can purchase and go through there. Now, on the upsells, I didn't mention that. So the upsells on Blabbermouth Bucks, what do you get? Well, firstly, the price of Blabbermouth Bucks is insane. It's $7.95. For all of this, you get a 13 module training course plus my 5 bonuses that I just went through with, and all for, like, you know, the price of a sandwich and a cup of coffee. So that's a really, really no-brainer investment. Even just for the information alone in my bonuses, it's well worth the $7.95. So definitely pick that up if you can. You know, it's a great time to utilize all this information when you're working from home. If you're looking for if you're looking from earning money from home while staying isolated during these times, this is really a great strategy. Now the upsell one, it's a work from home productivity course. Now we're all working from home. Well, not all of us, but a lot of us are. So how do we maintain productivity in these times? So that's the upsell that Johnny's put together. It's worth $27. If you're not used to working from home, if this is a totally new thing to you, I would say pick it up because it does give you some good tips and strategies on how to make yourself more productive. Upsell 2 is a self-improvement and motivation guide. This is a 46-page guide which will turn you into a confident, high-performance earner who can speak, coach, and advise competently on the phone. Pick this up if you think you want it. You'll also get some information in my bonuses for free. So it's not necessary, but you know, $17, it can't hurt to get some more information. Excuse me. And then the last upsell for $97 is a 1-hour coaching call with Johnny Rose, who is a product creator. You get a full hour of one-to-one coaching, conversation, and collaboration where you can get your profile reviewed by him. Now he usually charges $150 an hour for this coaching. It's great to have a practice call to, you know, improve your phone technique, or just ask him if there's anything you want about internet marketing. So, you know, this is an original and profitable method. I really do mean it when I say I haven't really seen any other internet marketing products revolving around this. This is a new one for me, and it doesn't seem hypey. I mean, I've gone through the training and it's legit. Like there are real people making money with this solution, and you can start, as soon as possible. All you need is a phone and a mouth and your brain, and you're good to go. It's evergreen, so people are always going to look for information. Coronavirus is not going away anytime soon. We're all at home. So what better to do than, pick up your phone a few times a week or even a day and earn some money. You don't need any technical skills. Like I said before, you don't need to worry about a landing page, email list, placing ads, solo ads, none of that stuff. That website takes care of all of it for you. If you know how to use a phone, then you're done. And it is generally helpful because you get to help others who are looking for information. So very cool. You can check out a quick intro from Johnny there, but basically that's it. If you do pick up this product and you want to access the bonuses, you'll find them in your Warrior Plus purchase history link. If you can't find them, then just email me with your Warrior Plus receipt, and I'll be more than happy to send them through your way. But yeah, that's pretty much the full overview of Blabbermouth Bucks. I think it's a pretty solid product, especially at the low price point. It's pretty much a no-brainer. I would definitely pick this one up if you're interested in leveraging your time and earning an extra income at home with your phone. But yeah, so thanks for taking the time to check out my review of Blabbermouth Bucks. Again, my name is Ira, and I'll see you guys on the next product review. Peace.